Hello, hello, hello. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook, and then we upload it to my YouTube channel at Melissa May Dillon. If you're on the YouTube channel, please make sure to subscribe, and if you're on Facebook or on YouTube and you have any thoughts about what we're talking about, please let me know. And we're holding the phone like this because my hair is already wild. Already put the baby to bed. I almost missed going live tonight, but there was a moment where I was like sleeping with the baby, and I'm like, get up. She took a while to go down tonight, but anyway. So I am heading to Florida this week. I'm super excited. I am going to a Meant from Magic conference that is being held by Andrea Franco, and it's going to be a Thursday to Sunday event. And I'm bringing my nanny. I am bringing my mom, and I'm going to be going to the event. They're going to be with the baby all day, but I'll be able to nurse throughout the day, and then also be able to put the baby to bed every night. And it's going to be amazing, and I'm super stoked. And I'll be going live to update you about how I'm feeling about the event and what I'm thinking, because it's just going to be magical. Andrea Franco is the one that I went on I flew to Florida back in November for a one-day VIP experience with her. And I'm super excited to be able to come to her event this week. So we are flying out early tomorrow morning, and we'll be there until Monday morning, and I'll just keep you updated with what's going on. And since my VIP day with her, there's just been so many shifts, up levels, and upgrading that I've been doing within my life in many different types of layers, and I'm super stoked. She's also a client of Melanie's, and I love working with Melanie, and anyone who works with Melanie is amazing. You know, I talk about Melanie and Lair all the time, and oh my God, how amazing is this? Melanie went live tonight to celebrate that she hit $100 million in sales since 2020. And somebody had asked her a question during the live if she only, like, who are her clients? Does she only work with people who are coaches, or does she work with other people? And she listed out different people that she worked for, or that she, you know, that are her clients. And I put in the comments, insurance exam educators. And when she saw that comment, she goes, yeah, one of my clients, Melissa Dillon, she helps people pass the insurance exam, and she's made $3 million selling a $97 offer, and it's amazing. And so I got this little shout out on Melanie's live stream where she was celebrating $100 million in sales. And if it dwells around you, it dwells within you. And so I felt like I just locked into this $100 million level after hearing her celebrate and mentioning me on the phone call at the same time. That was super, super cool. So yeah, I'm super excited. And she also talked about the Meant for Magic event this week too. So all these amazing, incredible synchronicities, and I'm super excited. So I'll be keeping you updated as I go throughout the event. I don't think I'll be going live for very long each day, but we'll see. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be amazing, like I feel like I'm going to be going through a lot and experiencing a lot that I won't have a lot of time or energy for anything else. But at the same time, I feel like I may be experiencing so many transformations that I can't stop talking about it. So I'm super excited to see what's going to be. It starts Thursday for me. There's a VIP dinner where we dress up in red. And I was like, I literally own nothing red. I had to figure out, I had to get a new dress. And then it'll go all the way until Sunday evening. And then we leave Monday morning. So I'll give you guys some updates. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to bed with the baby. Look at that lovely hair. I already fell asleep with the baby. And I woke up with just enough time to come on live and share this with you, that I'll be in Florida going to this event, experiencing some incredible transformations, just being in the room with a bunch of other people who also believe what you believe is amazing. Like, you know, we live abundant lifestyles. We can make as much money as we want to make. We are full of magic. You know, we get to create the most wonderful and amazing lives. We are the conscious creator of our lives. Like, just being in a room of people who have the similar type of beliefs is amazing and awesome. And so I'm super excited to have that, because it's not something I get to do very often, especially with where I live. And so I'm super stoked to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who are all, you know, the conscious creators of their reality, entrepreneurs, building businesses, calling in tons of money, you know, raising the vibrational alignment on the planet, like just doing all kinds of amazing stuff. But I love you all. Heading back to bed. You guys have an amazing night. Bye. All right, Melissa Mae Dillon here, live on my personal page. I just got registered for the VIP Men for Magic, and I don't know, I want to go live like with my reflections and everything about the event. We haven't quite started yet. The dinner starts. Is a red masquerade party. I didn't feel like carrying a mask, so I just glued it on my face. And I've got the blue feathers here highlighting the red, so I thought I should pop my eyes out. And I just wanted to share, like, look how beautiful this is. Like, as you're walking down the windows to the place, there's all these amazing, beautiful signs. So let's see, this event feels so incredible. Like, it's amazing. So you are meant for magic. Follow your magic. This is super cool. And then, like, as you're walking up, watch this, check this out. We've got these amazing testimonies and these incredible, I don't know, what do you call them? Signs. Here's the registration, and it just looks so freaking beautiful. So I'm super stoked. Heading to the Red Masquerade dinner, and we'll see if I'm able to do an update tonight after I put the baby to bed. Could be very exhausted, who knows, but I'm super stoked. She says come very, very hungry to the dinner tonight. So I'm excited. So I will see you all. And again, I'm obsessed. She got the windows at the hotel filled out with these amazing signs. Like, that's incredible. I just love it. And it's on both sides. Both sides of the hallway as you're walking up to see these incredible. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. Everything looks amazing. I'm so super excited. And I'm going to go have some delicious dinner. And we'll see if I update tonight. But if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. Love you. Have an amazing day. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Melissa Mae Dillon here, and it is loud. The VIP party is back there. It is so amazing to be in a room full of people who are all wanting the same thing, which is to live an amazing freaking dream life, making tons of money, doing what they're passionate about. So super awesome. I met so many women today. A lot of also House of Oat people who are in House of Oat with Melanie Ann Layer, who just celebrated 100 million in sales. So that's super freaking awesome. One of the leaders of women get to make a lot of money and live their dream lives. And so I'm so excited to be here. Andrea, who's hosting this event, is also one of Melanie's clients. And I'm gonna head out to bedtime to put the baby to bed. And I know tomorrow is gonna be one heck of a crazy day. So I'm ready to get in an early bedtime. And I just wanna say how amazing it is to I was dancing, like nonstop dancing. It was freaking fantastic. And how incredible it is just to be dancing. And like, this is a no alcohol event, which is super amazing. Not that I really drank anyway, but just like, it's not part of what we do. And so to be dancing and dropping it like it's hot, and like, you see how sweaty I am. I've been nonstop. I better have some boob sweat down there. Nonstop dancing, and it's been amazing to just be able to party like this and to have fun like this without any substances other than pure, positive, amazing, radiating goddess energy. All right, well, I'm gonna go put the baby to bed. I love you all. Have an amazing day, and I will see on giving you guys an update for tomorrow. They say that day one is like super intense, so we'll go see the intensity of tomorrow. You guys all have an amazing night. I love you all. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Melissa Mae Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook with the beautiful ocean behind me. And I just want to talk about day one of the Meant for Magic event. So right now I'm out here in Florida doing the Meant for Magic from Andrea Franco, and it is amazing. Like, she's curated this event. Every freaking second is planned, is awesome, is incredible, and it reminds me so much of, I need to be doing events. Like, I want to be doing in-person. Do you want to meet me in person? Let me know that we should be doing in-person events. That would be amazing. But we actually had all of day one. It was a lot of like going through some stuff and releasing some stuff, and we did this amazing activity where I stared into another woman's eyes for like a long time, saying the Ho'oponopono prayer, which was super cool. And now we're about to do some like crazy somatic breath work, and I'm super stoked about that. I also meant, and so there's going to be more. Like, the day is not over. Like, we're about to do some like actual inner child healing, all kinds of stuff. I'm kind of excited to see how it is. I've never really done a lot of these things with a big group of people, so I'm super stoked to see how that goes. I also met this amazing person named Sundance, who we had an incredible conversation, and he did a song for me, and it was super amazing. I had this incredible visual of like just birds breaking out of my chest and flying all over the world and spreading my message, and that was super amazing. And he was wearing eagle earrings, which is like my sign, eagles. So that was super, super awesome. I've met some amazing people. Pumpkin, my baby, she's been having a good time. I was a little offended how easily she said goodbye to me this morning, but she did struggle later on in the afternoon when I left again. But she's got my mom, she's got the nanny here, and the craziest thing of all today was Christine surprised me. She is here. So Christine Hayes has been my coach since before I started my insurance exam queen business. Like, she's who's been there with me to start the business. And so she was here, she tapped me on my shoulder, I turned around, I saw her, I immediately screamed, and then we hugged, and then I started crying, and then she got to meet baby Liz, and that was probably one of the most magical experiences of my life, being able to see her in person, which was super cool. And a lot of people are heading in for the event, so I'm going to go on in and have this experience. May or may not update you later, because after this I'm going to go upstairs, and the baby did not nap all day today, and then so she napped right now on my dinner break. And so it's kind of going to throw off her schedule quite a bit, but we'll figure it out. It's whatever. But when this event or this breathing exercise somatic thing is probably going to go until like 8:30, and then I'm going to need to put the baby to bed after that, or hang out with her or something. So I don't know if I'll update you on how things went during the event, but you'll hear from me tomorrow too. So I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook, and I am sitting in the gorgeous, beautiful sun here in Florida, and I want to be able to sit. So there's going to be some, and the sun is really bright. So obviously I put on a hat, my Meant for Magic hat. Super excited that it's a red hat, and I live in a small town because it's going to mean a lot of people are going to look at it, and they're going to think one thing, and it's going to say another thing, and I think that's super magical. But anyway. So I talked about yesterday, day one, Meant for Magic. So much amazing stuff happened. Even like seeing Christine was the best, most magical thing ever. She surprised me with being in person. And then we had, what was it called? Breathworks. We had a breathwork thing that we did last night. And I wasn't for sure if I was going to be able to update because the baby, of course, was still awake. And I wanted to be able to put her to bed, and I spent some time with her, so I didn't come back. But that was an incredible experience. I've never done breath work quite like that, and I almost want to say I've never done breath work before after having experienced that with Andrea. But I think there was one time I did a Zoom thing, and I don't know that I fully really did it properly. But last night was amazing, being in a room full of other women doing the breath work, and like, I don't think people realize how powerful it is. I don't know that I realize how powerful it is. Like, I've done breathing, like, you know, different little methods here of breathing, but I never have used breathing to really go into, like, my body and the stuff that's happening and all the things. And so last night, it was actually really wild because as I was doing the breath work, it allows you to release any energy that's stuck in your body or any past experiences, traumatic experiences that get trapped in your body. And one of the more traumatic things that have happened in my life was the birth of the baby, because I really wanted a home birth, and I did everything I could to birth her at home. I mean, we even moved to another state so that I could be in a beautiful home to birth my baby. And my water broke, and for 5 days I tried to birth her, and it just didn't happen. And we ultimately had to go to the hospital. We had to have a cesarean section. And my goal always was a happy, healthy baby. And that's exactly what we got. And so it wasn't, it's like, but I really, like, I missed the birthing. Like, there was such a piece of me that wanted that. And I received some insight and some download that, you know, like, I have two daughters. One is physically my daughter. One is emotionally, energetically, adoption, my daughter. And I received some insight about, the birthing. Like, I have had different birthing experiences. And like this one was like, well, this birthing was, I'm going to leave that alone for now, because that's something I'm still processing through. But through the breath work, I was like birthing. I was like doing labor. Like, it was like my time to like let it out. And I did not expect that. My body's shaking. I'm rocking back and forth. I was like holding myself and like rocking. I was like, my baby. I was like rocking my baby, and I was moaning and groaning as if I was giving birth. Like, it was really wild. And then there was another woman who shared an experience that she actually went through her labor too, because she had wanted a birth, and it didn't go the way that she had wanted a specific type of birth similar to mine, and it didn't go that way. And she said that she was also going through her birth and her labor there, and it was amazing, because I was like, literally exactly me. Like, that's exactly what happened. So that was super magical. And just this like primal like rah came out of me, and it was so amazing. And it was super incredible too, because like during the breath work, there was a lot of people there that were also helping to facilitate, and multiple people came around to like touch my body at different times, and they helped me move through the things. Like, I did not, like, I knew that it was one of the things that you do to release trauma. I knew that was one of the things, and I've, recommended it before to other people, but I've never actually done it quite like that. I've done RTT, rapid transformation therapy, with Alina. It's been absolutely amazing. If you ever want something shake your world up in the most magical, amazing way, to be loved and held by another woman who could just beautifully take care of you and your inner child, I highly, highly recommend RTT with Alina. But this breath work was also incredibly powerful. But I think the biggest difference, like with this breath work, like this experience, was just being in a room with so many other women. Like, all of us going in together, all of us choosing to release this stuff together in like one united way. And I think that really changed a lot for me. So it's super magical. And then we have an astral therapy tonight. And I know that astral is like leaving your body. I know that your astral body is your emotional body, because of my sister's lesson in self. But I have never done whatever this is tonight. I have no idea what to expect. So I'm super excited to see how it goes. If I don't update you later tonight, which I probably won't, because I want to immediately run to my baby, I will update you tomorrow on what the astral therapy is and how it works. And I am obsessed with this red hat right now. I'm loving it right now. It is blocking. I'm sitting literally on the patio, the beach. I'm looking at the Florida beach. The sun is setting. It is so bright and shiny, and it's absolutely beautiful. The weather is beautiful. I was telling my mom the other day, she was taking care of the baby, and we're in the hotel and all these things, and I'm like, this is our life. Like, this is our life. Like, this is what we just get to pack up, go to Florida, have a great time. I got to bring my mom. I got to bring my nanny as I'm going to, this 3-day. And it was so amazing, because Sanika, I had actually made a post about what Sanika said today. He did this beautiful thing. But he said, never give they the time of day. And I'm like, like, so often we stop what we're doing. Oh, a beautiful bird. Oh my God, that's the most amazing hawk. Oh my God, that always happens at the most magical moment. You see it? Oh, did I miss it? I don't know if you guys saw it, because the sun was shining. Evidence of just God and beauty all around the world. But he said, never give they the time of day. And so often we prevent ourselves from doing something because they might think it's weird, or they say this, or they say that. And like, who the heck is they? Like, who is they? It's just created in our head. So, but what was I saying? He said, we're not at a conference, we're at a portal, which I 100% believe. This is absolutely amazing experience. I'm definitely coming back next year, and I want everyone I know to come with me. This was absolutely freaking fantastic and amazing. And it also, so much evidence for me that I need to be doing this as well. So again, if you want to meet me in person, let me know, and we're going to figure it out. So we're in a portal. I'm in a portal. I know that I'm going to go home and be doing things so incredibly differently in the most magical, epic way ever. And I'm super stoked about that. And so, yeah, I will update you on what this astral therapy is tonight. I'm super excited to explore it, to see what it is, and to just experience it. I mean, honestly, so much of the magic is just being in a room with so many other women who are just here to, you know, like, better themselves, their lives, financial abundance, like believing in ourselves, no longer putting up with BS, and just like fully owning our power as women. That for me has been the most magical experience of this, is just being in a room with so many other incredible, amazing women, 100+ women, all in the same spot, all wanting to live magical, amazing lives. You know, it's called Men for Magic. So it's been wonderful, beautiful, and amazing. And I'll keep you updated for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be our last day here. I don't know what we're talking about tomorrow, or what we did release on day 1. We did rewriting day 2. And day 3 is probably some sort of R. I'm not sure. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's giving so many amazing ideas for what I want to be doing in my life, and how I want to be building my businesses and all this stuff. And I'm super stoked for what's going to happen after this moment, after this time, and how much shifting and up-leveling that I am doing through this Meant for Magic portal right now. Thank you, Andrea, for putting this on. Thank you for all the amazing women who are here. And I'm super stoked to see what's going to happen. So I love you all. Have an amazing night. Bye. I'm going to head out to astral therapy. Hello, hello, hello. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook, coming from the beautiful Florida. I am finishing, we just finished day 3 of the Meant for Magic conference with Andrea Franco, although I do have a VIP dinner tonight to end things. And I am so grateful that I came, that I was here, that I was able to be with all of these incredible, amazing women all week. And I even had, and I already bought my ticket for next year. It's going to be freaking epic and amazing. You should all come with me. I'll drop an affiliate link as soon as I have it, so that you guys can join. But yeah, I mean, I already bought, I'm already in for VIP next year. This is one of the most amazing things I've ever been to in my whole life. Thank you, Andrea, for putting this on. This was absolutely epic. Thank you to all the amazing, beautiful, incredible women who came here and just poured themselves out. There was so many amazing speakers and so many incredible things. And, you know, I have to admit, I kind of had this moment today because we had like a little bit of a longer break for lunch, and I came out to the pool and my baby was swimming, and the weather was just so beautiful, and everything was just awesome. And I was like, I really want to hang out with my baby at the pool, and we don't really have time. Like, we're going to be leaving early in the morning, and like I won't there's just not going to be any other time for me to hang out with the baby at the pool. So I was like, maybe I just skip the afternoon. You know, I've gotten 2.5 days. I'll go back for the dinner. And I seriously debated it. And then there's this, like, I think it was Andrea's voice in my head. I was like, because I was like, I live a life of freedom. Like, I could just do what I want, and I have the freedom to choose to hang out with my baby. I'm not obligated to anything. And I kind of had that thought in my mind. And then the next thought came in, which was like, you do have a life of freedom. So if you want a trip at the pool with your baby, then book it. And in the meantime, get back in that event, because that's what you're here for. And I went back, obviously, and the very next speaker that came on was exactly what I needed to hear. Like, dead on, exact. I was like, this was literally the whole point of why I came. Like, I got so much out of every single thing that happened, every single speaker. But there's always like this moment where it was like, this is the ticket, this is the money, this is the thing that I needed to hear more than anything else. And it was the literal speech right after the lunch break, when I almost debated not going back, because there were some other women who didn't go back. Like, I saw them hanging out at the pool, and I'm like, oh, you guys aren't going back? And they're like, no. And I'm like, like, my baby. And she was having so much fun in the pool. But then I also was like, she's having fun in the pool, like, with the nanny. Like, she came to me and she's like, swim off. Like, she's like, you got to take your dress off. She talks so freaking much. And I was like, no, mommy's not going to swim. No, off. I'm going to keep my dress on. And so she was like, okay. And then she just went right back with her nanny to go swimming. And I was like, you know what? Like, they're having an amazing time together. She's not bothered that I'm not swimming with her. Let them continue to have their amazing bonding experience and get back in that room and finish this out and rock it out. And I'm so glad that I did. I'm so happy that I did. And like I said, I'm already signed up for next year. And so if you definitely want to meet me in person, definitely make sure you are coming to Mentor for Magic next year. And like I said, I'll drop an affiliate link as soon as I have it so that you guys can book your tickets for next year. And what else? Yeah, I love you all so much. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day because we are literally getting up. We have to leave the hotel by 4 a.m. to get to all of our flights. And then as soon as we land, we have to book it to our town, like 2 hours away, to go to all of our Monday appointments. I always have all my appointments on Monday, all one in a row, boom, 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 and it is the Monday we go back. So gonna be a crazy day tomorrow. Always, always the best way to talk to me is in the comment section, not my DMs. So if you have anything you want to say, drop it in the comments. And let me just share one more time this amazing, beautiful, like this, can you see why I wanted to stay at the pool? Like, this was just so beautiful and amazing. And I didn't, when I booked the trip, I just booked it for exactly the dates of the event. And there's no day for me to really hang out at the pool. I got a couple of hours on Thursday and that was it. So this event for me was really all about doing the work, learning what I needed to learn. This was not a fun trip. I mean, it was epically fun, but this was not a pleasure trip. And I'm like, I do have a life of freedom where I can just book a pleasure trip because I want to book a pleasure trip. So it's going to be one of the first things I do. I'm thinking about Arizona so I can also go see my family and hang out at the poolside because it's such a beautiful time in Arizona this year, or around this time this year. It's very beautiful. It's spring. So thinking about that. And yeah, so I love you all. I do have the VIP dinner tonight. May or may not go live after that. But for sure, you'll hear from me tomorrow because it is 2025, the year in which I go live. So I love you all. Have an amazing time. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Melissa May Dillon here, live on my personal page on Facebook. And there's the ocean behind me if you can't see it. The pool. I am on the balcony in Florida. It is almost 4 a.m. and we are on our way out. I'm waiting for my mom to pull up with the van. And I decided to take a minute and anchor in this energy before I leave Florida. I mean, it's already anchored in. Like, oh my God. If you thought that I have been successful, if you thought that I am crazy transformative, if you have thought anything about me, let me just tell you, it is going to pale in comparison to what you see me do now that I have completed and I am leaving the Meant for Magic live event. This was single-handedly number one, the literally most transformative thing I have ever done in my entire life. And I have done a lot of things. And when I tell you that, like, last night I went to the VIP celebration party and I was a completely different woman, a woman I have never met before. I was just like in awe of the way I was speaking, of the things I was saying and what I was sharing with people, and how I just spoke with like this, just like, I definitely have conviction and I definitely have confidence, and that's been something I've had for a while. But when I tell you it's been amped up to like a fucking 1,000, 100 million%, this is going to be insane. What you see happen between this year and next year's event is literally going to blow your mind. And I already know that it is true. I already know that it is done. I am already making the moves and doing the things to put it into place, to bring it into our reality. And I am just super freaking stoked. So I just want to invite you that you have to come to this. You have to come. If you're a woman, it's a woman's only thing. Sorry, guys. You got to come to this. Like, this was literally, I mean, it's somewhat hard to express into words the kind of magic that you receive from this event. And like, I literally believe that every single woman needs to experience what we experienced in these last 3 days together. And that if we did, we would live on a completely altered, incredibly beautiful, different planet. To be witnessed by so many incredible women in the room together, all desiring the same things, to live a beautiful, abundant, and incredible lives. The sisterhood. I've made so many friends with people. I've connected with women I would have never thought I would connect with, just based on what they look like, because we have these like things in our head. Well, she looks like that, so she wouldn't be my friend. What? I have had so many amazing experiences with so many different amazing women, and like this work was like, I've been to like events before where they speak power into you and they motivate you, but there's no work. Like it's just listening. It's just like they give you a ton of information, and then you've got to figure it out. She actually did like integration exercises where we were like really bringing it into our bodies. Like this wasn't just learning information. This was like somatic work. This was like doing changes to our body, like rewiring our DNA, like doing all kinds of crazy magic. So I am calling out an invitation to any and all women in my life who just say, I want an ounce of what Melissa has. I want an ounce of what Melissa does. And I will tell you, you will come to this event and you will just be engulfed in the most beautiful magic ever created on earth that I have ever felt. And I'll be dropping in a link soon for you to sign up. I have an affiliate. I want you to sign up under my affiliate because I had the most amazing conversation with Andrea last night. And it's important that you use my affiliate. But I want you here. I already bought 2 VIP tickets for next year. I'm like, I know I'm bringing somebody. I know I'm coming. And so I want you to come. I want you to be here. And it's literally going to be the most magic, epic, incredible, fantastic, amazing thing ever. And I'm super stoked. And I cannot wait for next year. And I cannot wait to come back and share all the amazing transformations and all the incredible things that I have been able to do from this event, because I know, and it's already done. I know, like I'm at 6 figures a month right now, like 100, like we just celebrated 125,000 in my business last night. And I know that it should be multi-millions. Like I just know this. And after the work that I've done here, after what's happened here, I know multi-millions a month is going to be happening. And so it's going to be super exciting to be able to say a year from now at this event that this event is what spurned multi-millions a month for me. And it's going to be absolutely epic and amazing. So again, I'll share my link soon. I want you all to come. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm going to go pack. They'll be coming up soon. So I got to get the baby ready to go downstairs and load up in the vehicle, get into the van and get to the airport. We got like a 40-minute drive, and then we got a couple-hour flight, and then we have a 2-hour drive, and then we have appointments, one right after the other. So I was like, this is a perfect time to sneak in my live for today. So I may or may not come live again later today, but at least I got my one in. It is 2025, the year in which I go live, and I am sending you all the loves, all the vibes to live a wonderful, fully expressed, authentic life. I love you all. Have an amazing day. Bye.